Listen to the cries of an anguished daughter.
My mom is shot and my dad is shot.
Her devoted mother gunned down in her own home. Her father shot and clinging to life.
You okay?
A son desperately praying his father is spared.
Lord, please don't let my dad die. Lord, please don't let my dad die.
These are the haunting sounds and images of a family once bonded by faith.
My dad's the pastor at the church, New Life Assembly God.
Now ripped apart
Get ready to make sorry.
by vengeance.
I call this generation Generation Death. It is the most violent generation we've ever seen.
The New Life Assembly of God in Wellington, Ohio, is a place of prayer, of peace. A symbol of deeply entrenched values that anchor this quiet Midwestern community. Mark Petrick, the head pastor, happily married to Susan for 24 years, the proud father of 3, the daughters Heidi and Holly, and son Daniel, a young athlete with a promising future.
Danny was very active, just a fun-loving goofball. He played tailback for Wellington and was a defensive linebacker, and he was top-notch.
Daniel's active, vital life filled with big dreams would suddenly be crushed when a snowboarding accident left him with a back injury and ultimately a dangerous staph infection.
The doctor said, this is very serious. He can no longer play any sports. He's done. Because if he breaks his back, he will be paralyzed.
Now Daniel, who once embraced the world with humor and optimism, found himself mired in the helplessness of near immobility.
The doctor said, do not run, walk. He could do nothing.
Daniel was immersed in a new world of sport, one where his thirst for competition came at his fingertips.
We had video games in our home. Danny and I played Madden football all the time. We did the racing games, motocross, all those type of games, sports games, and we had no problem. We had a lot of fun with them.
What Pastor Petrick and his wife did not know was that Daniel was sinking deeply into dangerous territory, no longer amused by the rivalry of the video playing field. Daniel turned to the electronic battlefield, coveting violent war and science fiction offerings like Call of Duty and Halo. They're called first-person shooter games, where the player's role is essentially a one-man killing machine. In the case of Halo, the enemies are aliens.
The first-person shooter games are the worst, and those are the ones that are the most successful.
He would just play for hours and hours and hours, 3 days straight, and only taking a bathroom break and eating a bowl of cereal, no sleep. He changed significantly. He was very outgoing, very fun-loving, very goofy kid, and he became very secluded. And there was actually a dark look about him.
So imagine the friction created in the Petrick household when Daniel wanted to buy Halo 3.
We would not allow them for any reason whatsoever in our home.
The Petricks banned the games, a move which only fueled Daniel's deep obsession.
He snuck out his bedroom window to go buy Halo 3. He was coming back in his bedroom window, and his mom said, "What are you doing?" And then he showed her. I went out, I snuck out and bought the video game. We told him, even though you spent some $70 on this game, you're not playing it and you're not getting it back.
Mark put the game in a lockbox right next to his 9mm pistol, secure and out of reach of his son, or so he thought. Coming up,
My brother's here. My brother said, don't come in, don't come in.
virtual and real worlds collide.
He came out of his room and he just stood there and he said, "Hey, Mom and Dad, can you close your eyes? I have a surprise for you."
Officer, did my dad die?